It is time.
Welcome to Galaxy Jams Reacts. I'm Mike Margarefta. We got our very, very special guest, Michael Menert, and today we're going to be listening to DOMi and JD Beck.
Love them.
So DOMi and JD Beck are a duo that plays keyboard and drums. They were actually just signed onto Anderson .Paak's brand new label called Ape Shit. And, they're really prolific. They're super young. JD Beck is 16 years old. And, they've played with so many different people like Mono Neon and Thundercat and Lewis Cole. And this is their brand new song called Not Tight. The album's called Not Tight, which comes out July 19th. But this is a brand new song called WHATUP, which was released June 24th, which was actually just a week ago. So this is DOMi and JD Beck with their song WHATUP. She always, they dress so, eclectically.
They got a good style.
Yeah, they have, a whole, LA thing going on with how they dress.
Yeah, I like their aesthetic all the time.
Yeah.
He'll barely look up half the time.
Because he's just, yeah, right. He's just got to... Got that super simple drum kit too.
Yeah, super minimalistic.
I liked her dynamic volume right there.
Yeah. It's really cool, seeing younger people be able to sorry to interrupt.
No.
Oh no, that's what we do. That's what we do here.
Yep.
But seeing younger people being able to just dive into things because of the access to music and knowledge of musical history and jazz and things like that, I feel like when I was growing up, pre-social media and pre-YouTube and stuff like that, you kind of had to be taught or someone had to show you stuff, So it was discovery was kind of passed along, whereas this younger generation can go anywhere because you can look up anything. You can figure out how to play a song just by Googling how do you play this on bass or guitar or what, Mm-hmm. So having that kind of I guess just vast spectrum of knowledge and understanding of different styles, it's cool to see people that adapt and evolve it like these two,
Yeah,
I agree.
And
I was going to say, a lot of times you would see that skill set in older generations because, like you said, it had to be passed down and then you had to play and sit in with other people. But now that you can learn this at 8 years old, on YouTube and start early, you can get somebody who's 16 like them and to just absolutely kill it.
The older generation also kind of has been more, I think, keeping their ear to the ground because it's I was talking to Zakir Hussein, who worked with Mickey for a long time. And he was talking about how he was at a show where Flying Lotus was there and Herbie Hancock was there kind of trying to a lot of the guys that kind of, I think in past generations and periods of history were kind of stubborn with adapting their style beyond what they liked, are now searching out the younger cats that are evolving it, which is cool to see too, So it's going both ways, not just the younger cats, but the older cats are also kind of crossing into the new world,
That's definitely.
I'm not sure if they recorded with a bass player.
No, she's playing bass.
But I was
on
gonna
the
say
keys.
live, she does it all with that left hand, and it's amazing.
I didn't even
The intricacy of those bass lines.
Yeah, she's quick. dope.
Those stops alone.
Yeah. And because it's only two of them, when he stops, it's like the whole thing stops.
Yeah.
That was a nice little 2 minute and 21 second diddly. And I like that you're mentioning, what you were saying earlier, Michael, because one thing that I was thinking about is that they're so young, but they're also getting really, really competent representation. And they're getting to have a team behind them that's really helping and believing in them. And I think that, many, many years ago, if you had a team behind a young person, I feel like a lot of the time it was like a malicious thing to try and like take advantage of this clueless person who has talent, and you kind of like run them dry until you move on to the next one. And I feel like with them, it's definitely not like that. They definitely have a team that seems to really care about them and what they do. And, it really shows in the quality of what they're putting out there.
Yeah. And it's also, I feel like these days, it's no longer like a set formula to build pop stars. I mean, there is in certain senses, but it's like nowadays, I think teams see kind of like a momentum and buzz behind people like this that are unique and expressive, and they want to showcase that rather than mold that into what's popular,
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. Which I think is great.
Yeah. What did you think about it, Nate?
I love DOMi and JD Beck, and this is my first time hearing this song now, and I'm just stoked for the album.
Yeah.
They do a great job.